A day out in Birmingham for Malala Yousafzai. This 16-year-old's life was transformed by the attack that nearly killed her.
Hello.
1 year on, I've been spending time with her and her family.
Hello, Malala. How are you?
So what has been the hardest thing about coming to Birmingham?
Nothing.
The weather, of course.
Yeah, the weather, yeah.
I too. The weather and seeing Malala. She had like the whole face was like big. And here it was like, that's good.
She's much better now than she was. But your life changed in that one moment. No, actually, in seconds. Everyone's life changed in that moment.
Malala was only 11 when she first spoke out for girls' rights to go to school.
I will get my education if it is in home, school or any place.
What, really?
The world she knew was about to disappear. Her home valley of Swat in northern Pakistan came under the brutal rule of the Taliban.
I was afraid of my future. I don't want to see any girl to be ignorant, and I don't want to see any girl to be illiterate in future, and I do not want my future to be just sitting in a room and to be imprisoned in four walls and just cooking and giving birth to children, and I didn't want to see my life in that way.
But Malala's determination to speak out would come at a cost. On the 9th of October last year, she and her friends were travelling home on their school bus when it was stopped.
जब हम वहाँ आए तो दो लड़के आए, मैंने तो सिर्फ एक ही देखा था।
पीछे आया तो उन्होंने हमसे पूछा कि मलाला यूसुफजई कौन है?
तो फिर उसने डायरेक्ट फायरिंग की और
Malala was shot in the head, deliberately targeted by the extremists.
We know that Taliban destroyed hundreds of schools, but they never targeted a child. They flogged adult girls, but they never killed children.
Swat today is a very different place from how it was in Taliban times. In those days, this area used to be notorious because this is where the Taliban used to display the bodies of those they'd hanged. The locals know this area as Green Chalk or Green Square, but in Taliban times they had renamed it Bloody Square.
A few streets away is Malala's old school.
Where did Malala sit?
Her class is full of bright, articulate girls with high aspirations for the future,
So this was Malala's actual destiny.
who tell me they miss their friends' competitive spirit.
Are you still like that in your new school, competitive?
Yes, I do like it, but I still miss my friends.
The new school environment in Birmingham is very different to what she was used to.
Do you think British girls, British children take their education for granted then?
Yes, I believe that. I want to tell students of UK to think that it is very precious, it's very prestigious. Go to school.
It hurts when you do it on like that.
Malala has made a remarkable physical recovery, undergoing 2 major operations, including one to reattach her facial nerve.
Now I can move my face, I can smile, and it's getting better day by day.
I want you to tell me when you can first hear a teeny tiny sound.
And thanks to a cochlear implant, her hearing has been restored.
I'm going to say the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Today, Malala's become the face of the world's 57 million out-of-school children. She has an influence few other 16-year-olds can imagine, and yet she told me she still sees herself as an ordinary teenager. Mishal Hussain, BBC News.